All right, welcome back, everybody. Time to talk about the NFL. Plenty of news. Ravens having a joint practice with the Packers this week, just days before their preseason game coming up tomorrow.
Yeah, so they were up in Wisconsin putting on the pads with a rising team from the NFC North End. According to the Ravens website, there was some good and some bad from the practice. All-pro linebacker Roquan Smith actually picked off Jordan Love.
Been fantastic.
You see that pick right there. But the QB definitely challenged the Ravens defense. He had 216 yards and 4 red zone touchdowns with just that one interception.
And Lamar Jackson connecting for touchdown passes to Rashad Bateman and Charlie Kolar during the Ravens red zone drill. Rookie cornerback Nate Wiggins, he's been fantastic, but beaten for a 40-yard plus completion by Packers wide receiver Malik Heath early in practice. So, Devin, it's preseason. It's a tune-up. It's a joint practice. Yeah. I think the Ravens are one of the absolute top 2 contenders in the AFC.
Yeah, I agree. We're going to see what happens, especially. I'm still really waiting to see that Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry lineup under center and behind the backfield.
By the way, that game tomorrow will be on the CW, so go and check that out.
Now, we got a huge announcement out of Washington. The Commanders deciding on their starting quarterback.
Man, I wonder who it could be. This isn't a surprise at all. The second overall pick in the draft, Jaden Daniels, named the starting quarterback, checked off all the boxes for Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. Daniels had been working with the first team exclusively in training camp the past 3 weeks. Commanders fans, no strangers starting quarterbacks. They've seen, dozens of quarterbacks in the last 20 years?
Yep.
Well, you know what? They'll have the 7th straight year with a new signal caller week 1.
And they're so confident in Jaden Daniels that he's not playing in that final preseason game.
Hey, that's great. You know what? Keep him healthy.
Yeah, he's not going to be on the field at all. So, I mean, that's the biggest thing. That's my biggest concern. I think he has all the talent, but it's just about whether or not he can stay healthy. I don't want another RG3 situation for the Commanders, even coming from an Eagles fan as myself.
Devastating.
Now, again, the season just weeks away. The Eagles, Commanders coming together on a deal. I haven't seen this in a long time. It's a rarity, Brandon.
Yeah, shocking to say the least between division rivals when you've got the season coming up here pretty soon. The Eagles getting a young wide receiver, the Commanders getting draft picks sent back to them. So let's go ahead and roll those highlights now, as Dotson has been a fantastic player the last few years. Dotson was taken 16th overall in the draft just 2 years ago, and now he's being shipped up I-95 to Philly for 3rd and 2 7th-round picks. What's going on up there, Devin?
Yeah.
Look, Dotson the last 2 years, 1st-round pick, 1,000 yards, 11 touchdown catches. That's not great, but look at the quarterbacks that he's had to catch from.
And now he's going from being a wide receiver number 2 to being a wide receiver number 3, and that's what the Eagles needed to address. They had a big hole behind A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, and there's a good chance that Jahan Dotson won't even be the 4th option, because he might be behind Saquon Barkley in the passing game, and then there's Dallas Goedert. So at most, he might be the 5th option.
That is a really good point to bring up about the Eagles offense, because Jalen Hurts, I want to see Jalen Hurts abandon running as much. I want him to go to that 2nd, that 3rd option more often this year. He's looked great in training camp so far, apparently, is what we've heard. But do you think that there's anything positive from the Commanders' side in this trade? You're trading away a 1st-round pick from 2 years ago who's a red zone threat. Why are you trading him to a division opponent?
I think they're freeing up space to go with that extra 3rd-round pick that they got back to go after Brandon Ayuk. That is my hypothesis.
Doesn't he have 1 year left?
He does.
So you gotta trade for him and then sign him, or else it makes no sense.
I think that's what they're going for. I think they're going all in for that. You can expect to see the Commanders make a big move for Brandon Ayuk from the 49ers.
All right, you heard it here first. All right, we're wrapping this up. Stick around. We are unveiling the WMDT Sports Athlete of the Week coming up next. You're watching DSI.
This is Rich Farrell from Stephen Decatur High School, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.